Hello, my friends. LaRuffa here with another Unbiased unboxing. And in this episode, we're going to take a look at the US release of Shackleton Base. All right, let's get started. Okay, folks, and as usual, please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't done so already. If you have, I really do appreciate that support. Thank you very much. All right, so looking at the back of the box here, it's great because it shows, well, do it this way, it shows the game like all, you can kind of see all the stuff, but they zoomed in on some of the things and you can just tell this is a Euro goodness game. They give you a little blurb on the side, but I really like how they did that. And as what it comes down to, I couldn't believe how long it took this game to get here, to be honest. So I'm actually really excited. Heard lots of really good things about it over the years, or not, I'm sorry, over the months. It feels like years. And I was just finally happy it showed up. So I picked it up. I had pre-ordered it from my friendly local game store a long time ago. But here we are. So let's go ahead and give it a look-see. Well, that's cool. So they did a good job inside the cover of the box, making it look interesting. Nice. It's packed full of components. First thing I just see right here is these nice colored or stickered astronaut meeples with A on them. And then we've got some blue ones over here with this little symbol. Now, I don't know if this might be the Automa. I don't know. I'm not even going to try to guess because I'm usually wrong when I guess. But these guys have maybe, here I'm guessing, a gear, a wrench, a light bulb. So those are going to be not player colored base. They're definitely workers of some type. Here's our player colors here. So we've got some nice little screen printed wooden pieces. I said here's the player colors, and that's interesting. So then this one has this little battery in it. Who knows? I'll find out. Just hope I'm not missing pieces. All right. So we have the deck of cards here. Let's take a look at the quality and see if it's something that you ought to sleeve, or you can go without, or whatever. You know me, I always sleeve them. All right, so I don't think you need to sleeve these at all. They're nice and thick and glossy. I really like the feel. I'm so shocked sometimes. I mean, these are like the right type of feeling cards, right? They've got enough thickness to them. They're not too thick. I don't understand why people don't all just print cards like that, to be honest. I'd still sleeve it, but sometimes you get these really thin ones and it's like, oh my gosh, just cheap. Anyway, so we've got some nice kind of vintage looking illustrations here, almost. You know, it's got to be a futuristic game, of course, but it just has that vintage look. It's like a watercolored, hand-drawn, so to speak, artistry. It looks good. All this art looks fun, very functional. You can easily see what you're doing. All right. So bunches of cards here, all different types. I'm going to guess, again, that this would be the Automa deck here. Okay. Now, what do we got for components? So looks like we've got our player boards here that are, open and shut, dual layered, which will be just fine. I don't mind when they do this. We'll see if they decide with the, if it'll be glue dots or if they'll do that just to allow them to open. But the reason I like it like this for the dual layer is it just lets you get your, it does not have a warp issue to it. No, I'm telling you right now it's not dual layered, because if it is, why would I have that side? I'm confused. I will find out, I'm sure, after just a quick brief reading of the rules. But you've got, unless this is the Automa side, A, B, and C, which it absolutely could be. Are there any differences there? These all appear to be the same. Okay, we'll figure it out. All right. So here we have our rule book, which I have not had a chance to read yet. And looks like there's our setup. I'm seeing a lot of good examples, which is awesome. That should make it much easier to learn. I love examples. When I see a rule book, helps me to know what they're talking about. That's not a lot of rules. That's only 10 pages, including the setup. And it goes right into the solo rules. So this shouldn't be tough to grasp at all, really. All right. And so a couple of 3 or 4 pages of that. And then some corporation actions, etc. And then a good appendix in the back. All right. Now, what are these? These are the different companies, I believe. So here's one. So each of these is a front and back. Artemis Tour, Skywatch, Selenium Research, Evergreen Farms, Space Robotics, Moon Mining, and To Mars. So that's cool. I know that depending on the corporations that you choose like 3 out of the 8 to play. So it really changes the feel of every game, which is awesome. All right, now we've got our board. Let's take a look at this. So it's double-sided. It's not double-sided. It's got a nice illustration on the back of the moon base and Earth, etc. And here's what it looks like on the front, the player side. So very cool looking board, functional but interesting looking. You know, it could be really drab from a moon standpoint, but this one uses pops of color and such to highlight your actions, and I like that. Now, here are all the boxes they said to use for storage. So they gave you all these different boxes to put your components in because there's those 8 different corporations, which is really cool. I appreciate that. They're pre-constructed, and I'm sure everything will fit into there just fine. So hopefully no issues. They're bigger than these cards, so even if you have to, like I'm going to do, sleeve them, maybe the cards still fit. No issues, I promise. All right. So we got several different boxes here. And then the actual cardboard components filling the bottom of it. So here, a nice illustrated inside of the box. All right, what do we got here? So here are our corporation boards, single-sided, and then tokens, etc. It'd be really cool if the tokens lined up with the actual corporations for easy unboxing and putting away, but I doubt it. All right, so we got all that. There we go. I said 8 corporations. Maybe there's 7. Can't remember. Okay, so then we have these. This is really good. Nice medium thick cardboard here. Maybe even on the thick side, which is really good. I like that. It's just going to make it a little more durable for handling purposes. Lots of different shuttles and different astronauts, etc. And there you have it. And this is doubly thick. So these tokens here are super duper thick. Look at that. That is really beefy. All right, so the components are top notch. Panasaurus Games did a great job with the production here. Really did. I know that the original game wasn't published by them. I don't know how the original game's components were, but these are great, top-notch components. And it was a pretty good price, too. I mean, for this day and age. So the MSRP I saw was $70. I think this is a very high-quality game for $70. So there we go. I can't wait to learn it. When I do, you know what I'll show you guys as soon as I can once I've learned it, understand what I'm doing and how it's playing, and I can give you a solo review of it. So thanks so much for watching, everybody. I really appreciate it. Whatever you do in the future, I really hope you have a fantastic time doing it. Take it easy.